Hi, I'm Sandy and welcome to Dancing with Bears. This week's video will show my front yard, which has the mountain range with snow on it. And then we're going to go to the corner cafe. It's the Chili Line. And a couple of the employees there, there's Sarah and Shelby. And I'm going to get in breakfast enchilada. And then next week, I think I'm going to try to get the owner of the cafe, Debbie. So today we're going to do a little bit of that. I'm not doing a whole lot of chores because they're the same old things over and over again, which you can watch my other videos to see. I'm almost out of wood. It got to about 6 degrees last night. And hopefully that's the last of the single digits. Actually, tomorrow night's supposed to only get down to 30 and 40 or 50 during the day. So it's like August 28th. March 28th. So spring is supposed to be here, but it's still kind of winter weather. And I need to cut a little bit more wood to make it through the season, but I'll do that in a couple days for next week's video. So everybody like and share and comment. And don't forget to hit your notification button, because I know when I first started watching videos, I'd really like a channel, but then I could never find it again. And I've tried to find my channel, and it's pretty hard to find. So hit your notification button so that you can get notified and keep up on what I'm doing. Thanks, everybody, and I'll get back with you soon. Oh boy, gonna get me a breakfast enchilada this morning at the Chili Line Depot. Going into Chili Line. Hi guys.
Hi Sandy, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Sarah and Shelby.
Good.
I'm gonna get an enchilada this morning.
Awesome. We'll get it ready for you, honey.
Okay, thank you. There's a patio you can sit on in the summertime. And they don't have fountain drinks, but if you'd like to have a pop, you can get a can of it. Oh, here comes Sarah. Yay, it looks so good.
Put this right
Oh,
here.
I just love it. Look at that, everybody. Woohoo.
There you go.
There's your breakfast enchilada with red chili. You can have red or green chili.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
If we want to go to a Walmart, it's 130 miles to go to a Walmart, and hospital is usually probably about another 100 miles to do that.
Wow, that's
We
where
got
you grew up.
Beautiful scenery. We got mountains just like y'all do here. It's the Chihuahua Desert. It's dry, cactus everywhere, but it is beautiful. I love it. I miss it. And this reminds me of home, but the colder part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out in the boonies, but not as much as it sounds like you were.
Oh yeah, you have to drive about 12 and a half miles to get to my property down there.
Wow.
And I built my own house. I did it out of rock and adobe.
That's what I want to do, is a rock home.
Yes.
Because I can get
collected my rock.
I'm out getting
all
rocks
on the
out.
side of the road, any kind of rock I could find.
Yeah.
I collected. And it took me 4.5 years, but I did it. I built
Well, I think that's pretty, it's going to take me longer than that, I'm sure.
Yeah. And
That's
I'm
awesome.
off grid. I'm off grid. I do water catchments. I collect my water.
Yeah.
I'm solar. I
Awesome.
do propane. I have a wood burning stove that I cook every Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And so my family comes and they love to come visit me because they love to eat the food out of that wood burning stove, which is
Really?
awesome.
I've made a few turkeys in the wood burning stove or on top. Oh, they have those real stoves that are like wood burners. Okay. Mine's just a typical with the little circles on top that you take out to cook a little bit. But I've tried to do turkeys just on top. It doesn't work that well. But yeah, I bet with the real one it would be nice, like an oven, yeah.
Yeah, it's got the pie warmer on top also. It's a 1920,
nice.
1910 wood burning stove, cast iron.
My mom had an antique shop with one of those. I think hers was kind of like an enamel covered old antique wood
Yeah.
stove. Yeah, it was cool. Those are nice.
Yeah.
So you still have that, or that's what you had when you were growing
No, I
up?
still have it. That's my home away from home. And I just recently purchased 2 acres up here, so I'm excited. I'm going to start building here. This is
Okay.
going to be a new house. We're going to do the wattle and daub method, which
Huh.
is kind of like hobby.
Yeah.
And they did this, I looked this up in Argentina. That's how they do their houses up there.
Oh, nice.
So, and then the property I have has got a lot of old wood, dead wood, so I'm going to use that into building the house.
Oh, well, you got to start a YouTube so I can watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we want to follow you when you start doing your building, because that's what people really like to watch. Mine's not, hopefully I'll get to that point, but right now it's kind of boring. But when you actually start doing all that, you really need to and even if, you know, it's just for fun and it's for your family to see, and it's kind of like having a diary
Yeah.
that you can go back and see
I do
how
have
things.
pictures when I started up with my property down there. I have a photo album that I started building my bricks, my first mistakes of my adobe bricks to the most beautiful bricks I've ever made in my
Oh,
entire
nice.
life.
Oh, yes. Oh, I can't
And
wait.
it was it was fun doing it. It was hard, hard work, but it was fun doing it.
Okay.
And a lot of people did not realize, because you're a single lady who's living out here in the middle of nowhere. What are you gonna do? I said, build a house and live in it.
Yep.
And I did it. I accomplished it. I got my
Awesome.
story put in the paper in Midland, Odessa,
Awesome.
because I had a reporter come by. He got lost on his way to go to another place that someone that was building a house.
Oh.
And he's like, you're building a house too. He goes, can I come and do a film on you? And I said, sure.
Oh.
So Tolengua, Texas
Okay.
is a lot where there's a lot of artists and a lot of people that love building, and it's hard life.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
rough life.
It takes a few years, you know, and there can't really be a blue book about it, because depending on where you're doing it,
Yes.
you have completely different rules.
Yes.
And so it takes a few years to get all that figured out every year.
It took me a while. It took me a year living in my property in a teepee tent.
Oh, nice.
I did, and the weather is awesome, but it's even too hot. Where summers we hit 125 degrees, so I want cooler weather.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah. And here it's more like a high desert, so at nights it's cool.
Oh, that's
you can,
why I
it
love
can
it.
be 100 degrees and kind of get annoying during the day, but then at night it's never too bad.
Yeah.
And being this close to the mountain range over there, you get a little bit of cool from them
Yeah.
too, so it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Yes, you definitely have to keep in touch and let me know
I will.
if you start filming more.
Yeah.
And on the guy that filmed it, you said it was on the news.
Mhm.
My grandson was on the news once, and we can actually go online and see that piece of his tape. Did you
Okay.
ever
He
look?
never really, I don't know.
Told
if
you
he
how to
did-
do
he
that?
just did it like in a segment. So I'm just like a little bit in there, and
Yeah.
then there's other segments of other people building around the area.
Yeah.
Because it's,
Did you ever see it at all?
No,
Okay.
never did.
Oh.
No, I wish I could, and I wish he would have sent it to me. And I even tried leaving messages. I really
Okay.
would love to see it, and goes, just please let me, see
Yeah.
my progress, and
Yeah.
I can tell you my progress of my house and everything.
Well, when you start your YouTube, I would ask you what would you name it? But I've changed my name like 3 times already, so that might not work. But make sure that in the beginning you kind of, with your video, show pictures of what you had done. Video your pictures of what you have done before, because I like to see progress in what people have already done.
Yeah.
So that'll be. Well, I didn't know Sarah had such interesting stories. That was really nice this morning listening to her stories. And she's married now, and they bought land up here, but she also owns a place down in the south, at the very south tip of Texas, close to the Mexican border, where she was single and she built a house all by herself. So we'll get some more stories about how she builds, and I'm sure she's going to be a lot of help for me when I start building in the canyon, because she built a stone home and she built her own adobes. So I'm very impressed to learn about more what she does. So we're gonna watch Clovis play for a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you a couple pictures of next week's video, because it's gonna be some of the favorite things that I think is necessary when you go off grid, like lamps that work with batteries, but especially lights that work with little solar panels. So I'll show you a little preview of that, of what will be next week. So we're going to go on. Everybody stay tuned. Did you catch it? Oh. Oh. Yeah, we're going to spend a lot of time out here. Yesterday, let's see if I can turn this around. Oh, this one doesn't turn around. Oh well, anyway, yesterday I told Clovis that he was getting fat, or he was fat. It was past getting fat. I'd been giving him treats because, to be honest, there's a mouse living like in the attic, and Clovis barks at it all night long. So I give him a treat to be quiet. So he had been eating quite a bit. So yesterday, often when I get after him, he doesn't pay a whole lot of attention to me. But if I sit down and have a really serious talk with him, he pays more attention. So that wasn't why I talked to him seriously yesterday, but I told him, I said, I'm sorry, it's my fault. You got fat. And we're just going to have to cut back on your food. No more treats for a while. So last night came, and I kept him busy all day playing ball, so that, I wouldn't give him, it's me, I wouldn't give him any treats because I kept him busy playing ball. And then last night, I thought, well, I'll give him a handful of dog food, and then maybe space it out a little bit, give him a little bit, a handful at a time. He would not eat. He would not eat anything all night. I got out some chicken. He hardly cared about it. He did finally eat the chicken, and I did finally put some peanut butter in his bone, and he did eat a handful of dog food. So, but he's watching his diet better than I am. He's a good boy, huh? Are you a good boy? Yeah? Are you a good boy? You got a dirty nose. Oh, good jump. I don't think I caught that on the film. Oh. I gotta start working on a new wood pile out here on the mesa. Well, I'm gonna call it a wrap for the night out here in my bathtub garden. I'm going to do a little bit more on next week's preview, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. It's kind of long and I'm a mess, and so I'm just going to go ahead and quit. So I hope everybody has a great night and enjoys their evening. Love you.